Yo, what's good, guys? I haven't played in a couple days. I have no idea what I want to do in this video. I'm at 3 mil stars, though, by the way. You probably saw my other video, or maybe not. I have no idea. But I wanted to open this team chest. Today's Monday, and this was from Sunday. That's when it comes, right? Okay, so, holy, I forgot. 6 legendaries is quite a few. As you can see, I have 78 rerolls, and so I'm saving them, if you don't know, for, I can reroll the team chest to hopefully get a mythic. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's actually really good. Holy, wait. Okay. Maybe have just found the video topic. I was saying that I really wanted to get Echo to level 2 on some vehicle. And of all vehicles, to have an OP Echo on Glider is a good one to have. Alright, dude. And I already have really good levels, like, for Kanga and whatever. Oh, this is like... Bro... Fingersoft, like, injected this into my account. I'm just kidding, not actually. But alright, now I need to figure out, like, what specifically to do with this. So I was thinking I could do something with tokens. That would be nice, especially because I want to buy more rerolls now because I just used all of them. Wait, I'm just going to reroll this. Okay, Winter. I wanted to get a map where I didn't have a 10k with thing, but I guess that's like... Okay, so maybe I'll just go for, like, a record with Glider on Winter. What's even the all-time? Like, there's no way I'm getting anything... Fall. I mean, maybe, dude, I don't know, but do I really want to get to 60,000 meters? Wait, I'm stupid. It's literally for Chopper anyway. Okay, Countryside. All right, hold on. My record here is already 17k. All right, this is actually interesting. So my record is 17k. That's already ranked 678 all time. What did I just say? 17,000. So like, dude, all right, I'm just going to say if I can get to like 50k. No, I'm not getting there. What am I saying? All right, I'll just start playing. All right, first impression of level 2 Echo. I mean, I think I didn't look so carefully. I probably should have looked because I want to know how it works. I think the way that Echo gets, or that landing boost gets mirrored is just slightly stronger now that Echo is level 2. So honestly, I don't know if I'm really going to notice a difference, but ideally it'll help me get a lot further, and like no fueling on hills will be easier. I'm not positive about how the amount of tokens that you get per chest works. I think the way it is that it's 2 tokens per chest, but then it's really times 2 because I doubled it before the run started, and then I'll double it again after the run started. So I think it's just the chest level times 8, but I'm not positive about that. If that is the case, then I'm already at 80 tokens, and I've made back the 50 that I spent. And honestly, if I were playing every day, then I would have a lot, like my tokens would be going up a lot more than the amount that I'm spending on rerolls. But also, I've been really lucky in my team chests, and I've not had to re-roll for the past, like, 2 chests. I feel like I've gotten mythics. Or, well, I guess I re-rolled this time. So maybe it was the past 3 chests that I've had to re-roll only once, which is really good, considering I think it's... I don't remember the percentage, but it's, like, below 50 or below 40. And so that's, like, a pretty good outcome. But anyway, the point of me saying that was, like... Okay, it's just me. I think I said this in the last long-distance run that I did, but I'm just coping for the fact that I'm probably not going to get that far, and I'm not going to, you know, like, have an actual ranking. Or, like, sure, it'll rank. All right, I always say this, where, like, oh, yeah, I ranked, but it didn't count because it's Echo, but, like, what else can I... There's no other ranking that I can look at or think about other than the actual ranking, even if people aren't using Echo or people aren't using Mastery or whatever. Like, I have no other way to compare, so I can just... If I get top 100 or whatever, for example, then I can be happy that I got top 100 and just know that it kind of comes with a caveat, or what's the word that I'm looking for? I think you know what I'm talking about, probably. But yeah, anyway, what I was trying to say was that this run will get me a lot of adventure tokens, even if I don't get some insane distance. But, so my 2 goals, basically, I will say, in addition, the first one being to get tokens, the second is to get a new personal best. I think that's a good goal, and it's definitely doable. I don't remember the last time that I did this, but if I were to guess, I would think that it was either early on with Echo, so I maybe wasn't too comfortable with it yet, or I wasn't phenomenal at Kanga, or it was pre-Echo. And if that's the case, then I definitely should be able to beat it. But I don't, maybe it was even longer ago, and it was like, I think I definitely had Mastery, but, you know, that doesn't really matter. So I should be able to get a new record, I think. I shouldn't be surprised, because glider runs are always quick, and I'm sure Echo makes them even quicker. But I'm at the 10k mark, and also, I guess, like, Countryside is a map that I'm not as good at, and I also don't make it to the 10k mark so frequently, so I guess maybe that's something that also makes me feel like this map is slower. There were some hills earlier on, I guess approaching, like, between 8k and 10k, that, like, obviously weren't actually hard, but it's just a reminder that there are huge hills on Countryside, and if I kind of don't make it up, I was going to say if I don't make it up first try, I could be cooked, but can I infinitely echo? Not, okay, I'm not asking, like, can someone infinitely echo, or can go with echo? I'm talking about me specifically, which is, you know, not... Okay, anyway, yeah, 7,000 meters away from my record. I feel like it's going to be easy to get here, and I'm just going to try to move as quickly as possible. I feel like this might be kind of obvious with glider, but using the propeller almost hurts if you're... Like, right now I'm going slowly, so it's good to use the propeller. But if I'm at top speed, I think using the propeller either slows you down or just doesn't help. So if you can keep your momentum by using the jump shocks and landing boost and all that, it is ideal. I'm low fuel, kind of sus, but I was genuinely considering... Wait, I think I want to go under here because I didn't want to miss that thing. Probably could have been fine, but yeah, anyway. I was genuinely considering using coin boost instead of magnet because, like, I figured that would be better. Okay, Echo's insane. Thank you for getting me up this. I might have been able to get up without thing because the propeller was charged or whatever. I forgot what I was saying. Wow, I really can't remember. Hopefully when I forget what I'm talking about, like... You guys can just, like, assume what I'm going to say or you figure it out on your own. Or I guess I could probably, while I'm editing, watch the thing back and continue whatever I was saying, but nah. Okay, I'm low fuel again. I wonder if it's going to be a bunch of low fuels getting to my record. This is going kind of quickly. I feel like I was just 7,000 meters away. Well, I'm only 6K away now, but yeah, maybe it won't be as easy as I thought to get here. And I think this is kind of... going to be like a less forgiving map. I feel like with mines, that's kind of the only other thing I was going really long distance with recently, where like the fuels were just so easy to get to for like the first 20,000 meters, but I could also be lying and not remembering it correctly because my memory, as we all know, is something that I'm very good at. But dude, it's not even... Okay, I'm not even going to try to defend it because I know you guys are going to like flame me in the comments. But well, I just said I'm not going to try to defend it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I just, like, playing the game is so different. Like, trying to talk and keep thoughts at once while talking about the game and not dying. Like, dude, I would definitely be a top... I would probably be the best adventure player if I just, you know, committed to playing this and didn't make videos. Is definitely... Yeah, that would happen. Low fuel again, but kind of same situation as last time. I can see myself dying in one of these positions, especially if it's like this huge hill right before I need to get to the fuel. This might be harder than I kind of expected. I'm so good at the game if I did this pre-echo, but it was probably in a video. Maybe it wasn't. So I mean if it wasn't a video, maybe one of you guys remember when it was from. Wait, did I say pre-echo or pre-mastery? I meant to say pre-echo if I said mastery. I need to stop doing this, but I just like got off the game for 20 minutes while I was mid-run. Okay, it's definitely fine. It's definitely fine. I know it doesn't look fine, but yeah, the fuel's right here. I need to stop doing that because I like lose my focus mid-run, especially when I'm going for this long distance. But okay, 4,000 meters to go. I'm adjusting my expectations because I feel like when I started this run, I was like, oh, I can get 50,000 meters or whatever, and then I'm just going to be sad if I get anything less. I think 20,000 meters is a good number to get, and I would be very happy with that amount. Also, thinking back to whatever I said about maybe using coin boost instead of magnet, that was a terrible take. I don't know why I would ever say that, but I feel like you have to genuinely be good at the game or just have a really good understanding of where the fuels are, because otherwise magnet is just so useful. Like, it bails you out of every single bad landing or close call, basically. Another thing from earlier, there's no way... Okay, I'm dead. The run's over. There's no way that I did this without echo. Okay, let me just fall down the entire map. Like, oh, dude, thinking back to the mines run, I, like, should be able to save this, but I know I'm gonna do something dumb. Okay, I hate this game. Yeah, I mean, this is still gonna be a good chest. Was the calculation right? Someone can tell me. I'm not gonna try to think of it. Oh, forest probably would have been a better map to do. But yeah, okay. Bit of a failed video. I'm back from my trip, though, so... I managed to keep my upload schedule consistent. Yeah, what do I really do? I don't know. I want to take a break from stars, but, like, is time attack so fun? Not really. Maybe they'll add a fun new mode at some point, but, like, is that going to happen so soon? I don't really know. And in another video, I said I was just, like, stalling until they make some other update. I guess I'm kind of back to doing that. Maybe I'll find some other fun thing that I want to do. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I'll make more good videos soon. Bye.